Let's be real. Cutting WWE Raw back to 2 hours was supposed to fix things, but unfortunately, it hasn't fixed nothing. It actually made things worse somehow. Raw at 3 hours was some of the worst shows you can possibly muster up mentally as a creative and throw it on national TV and call it a show. And we all thought going back to 2 hours, we'll get a packed show. We'll get the filler to be cut out and we'll get something compelling finally. But I'm not going to lie, man. I'm not feeling this experience not one bit. This last episode of Raw I just seen was 100% one of the worst Raws I've seen in the past decade. Absolutely nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. This is a show that's missing every star you could possibly think of to make the show better. It's missing Randy Orton. It's missing Cody Rhodes. No Roman Reigns. No Jey Uso. No CM Punk. No Drew McIntyre. Well, Drew McIntyre, he came out for about literally 3 seconds. Every single star, even you got dudes like Trick Williams. Why isn't Trick Williams on the Raw roster? I honestly think Triple H, Nick Khan, Triple H, the whole WWE creative and the executives is really wrapping this year up with USA. And I think they're doing a big disservice to themselves. They're really shooting themselves in the foot, wrapping up with USA like this. You have a perfect opportunity to go into Netflix with some great momentum. Instead, you piss it all away thinking that all these casual fans are about to all gather together for Netflix, and it's not going to happen like that. Let me tell you this, Paul Levesque. If you pull this shit off on Netflix, what you're doing on USA Network, I guarantee we're watching the beginning of the end of WWE, unfortunately. And I said unfortunately, I meant to say fortunately, unfortunately. I don't even know at this point. I think somebody needs to come up and take the gameplay that Cody Rhodes did 2017, 18, 19 when he had thoughts of putting together AEW, linked up with a billionaire like Tony Khan and did something to really do a paradigm shift in professional wrestling. AEW is a shit show. WWE is a shit show. This is the worst time in wrestling I can remember within the last few years. Now, we all know 15, 16, 17, it was pretty bad, but man, we're really getting to that point. I don't want to come on here in front of y'all and I really wish it was a good show, man. I want to talk shit in the comments, man. I want to debate, but it ain't nothing to debate about right now. Everybody I used to argue with, everybody used to go back and forth with, whether it's a good show or not, everyone is in agreement about 95% that this is straight bullshit Paul Levesque is producing. And Lee Fitting, this isn't good for you either. You just came up because when Kevin Dunn left, they filled in Lee Fitting with production. Now, Triple H, he has everybody letting everybody know at the end of the show, executive produced by Triple H and Lee Fitting. I think you should stop doing that. I would not want to be credited for the bullshit they're calling Monday Night Raw. Now, SmackDown has been solid. It's been fucking bullshit, but when we got the shows that we been getting compared to what's been getting aired, it's been solid. But man, Triple H pulls this bullshit on Netflix, I guarantee this will be the beginning of the end of WWE. The higher ups at TKO has to be watching this like, man, this is what the fuck we invested in? Like, come on, dog. It's just a lack of effort creatively. You had some okay segments at best. The New Day getting booed. Okay. Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. And that's your main event. Cool. I fuck with Rhea. Okay. Everything else could have been thrown in the fucking trash. It was some commercials that was more entertaining and compelling than the shit show we're calling Monday Night Raw, man. I just refuse to edit anything that's just not compelling. This is straight boring. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would not even be, I would have been clicked off this shit, to be honest, man. It's bad, man. Saturday, we have Saturday night main event. They're gonna try to, now this is the problem with Saturday night main event, and I'm gonna touch on this real quick. There's no fucking good storylines coming up this weekend. WWE knew about this for weeks and months, and instead of building anything we could give a fuck about, their main thing is Saturday night main event. Man, you gotta be almost 40. You gotta be around my age to know what the fuck Saturday night main event. I'm talking to my young boys, 20, 25. They never even heard of the shit. The whole shit is supposed to be based around nostalgia and all of this. And if you're 25, you don't know or don't give a fuck about the Saturday night main event because nothing compelling was being told leading up to this. Oh, we got a great announcer coming back. Fucking Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura was announcing 88, 87. It's 2004, almost 40 years late. We don't give a fuck about Jesse Ventura announcing. I apologize, man. We just don't. We care about good storylines, and it's unfortunate that we're not getting any. And I wouldn't even be surprised if The Rock doesn't show up next year, because he might be like, yo, y'all think y'all got it, right? I gave y'all the plan. I gave y'all the play. Y'all still put Cody in there. Y'all got it. I'm going to step back then. They in desperate need of The Rock to come back and John Cena to go on his retirement tour. Man, this is a really sad time in wrestling, man. And I'm really just trying to push through December. So that first Raw in January, man, I'm going to be front and center. And if if Raw on Netflix is not one of the best shows I've seen, I'm sorry, dog. I'm going to get on this podcast and I'm going to lose it, man. I'm going to snap, bro. Because this is ridiculous, bro. This is starting to become a extreme waste of time, waste of TV time and all of that, man. And if I was USA Network, I would look at this as a spit in the face. USA held WWE down for a very long time, and I think WWE owes it to USA Network to put a compelling show to have the ratings high as possible. Why isn't this a celebration of USA Network holding this shit down in the partnership for WWE? Instead, literally, WWE, Paul Levesque, and all the execs are giving USA Networks their ass to kiss how they walk out of their door into a multi-billion dollar deal with Netflix. Man, I'm excited to see what's going to happen the beginning of January. I'm going to holler at y'all later. I see y'all Friday, man. It's not really nothing to talk about on this show. If y'all want to talk about something, I'll holler at y'all in the comments or whatever. But, man, this is bad, man. Let me know what y'all think. Am I bugging? Am I over-exaggerating? Or am I on the right track, man? Did y'all really liked what y'all seen? Y'all really stayed up for 2 hours? And enjoyed whatever the fuck they called tonight, whatever that was? It's unacceptable, man. And the people who've been rocking with WWE for this long, we deserve better, man. So I guess I got to come on here week after week, and y'all got to hear me bitch about this shit until something changes, man. And I got to go back to harassing Paul Levesque on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm starting to get under the comments like, dog, nah, man, fuck this. Y'all bugging, man. But let me know in the comments what y'all think. Am I over-exaggerating, or did y'all like this episode? Do y'all like what Paul Levesque is doing, man? Let me know. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Blah!